So, I had this idea, and I had it all sketched out. Like, one night it just came to me, and I drew it out on Twitter. But since the January 6th committee fried my computer, I can't load more than 2 days of Twitter at a time. Was it really January 6th? I'm sure they paid for it. As long as we're not contesting any services rendered by the gay mafia. Pigs. Matronly disapproval. So corporate, when I say the corporation will pivot, what that means is that I never put ink to paper. There was no sit down yet. I've never forged a signature, so the Jehovah's Witnesses don't have a religious prerogative to forge my signature. Okay, Wall Street, you chumps. Got George W. Bush dancing around in Nigeria for nothing. I mean, you know damn well all the liberties they've taken would have been, there would have been a measure of temperance had they expected me to survive. No, I'm intact. My birthright, in God's eyes, I mean, diplomatically speaking, there's a few things we can do. Most. I mean, in keeping with the international narrative, I've got 40 years in service. I'd like to be working on my G2 10 from now. I want at least 2 coins from the CIA, at least one that I know of from the FBI. I'm sure they have a little more up their sleeve. I'll entertain a Nobel if Geneva pops their pointy little head out of their round pink asses. All these highfalutin aristocrats thinking it's kosher to go and hobnob with the Turk. I don't get down like that. Like, I have no need. Aryan, we are the marathon. Peace comes with the package, and we deliver. If I delivered you a baby, it made headlines. I've never set foot in a mosque that is still standing because it's not a real religion. I've heard that various Vatican papacies in the past have denounced Arianism, and I'm like, well, that was probably because the Teutoburg Goths who killed Jesus were claiming it as their own. There's still 12 hours in the night sky, isn't there? Okay, I happen to belong to one of them. The Jesuits or the Rosicrucian, who is it? Benedictine? I don't know. One of them is still around writing horoscopes, right? Telling fortunes. Reading palms? Okay. I heard that was frowned upon too. Regardless, I mean, I don't claim to know God's plan, the real one, but I know it was written in Greek. I claim a doctorate in theologies. I'm not here to debate you about, like, what one pope, said, like, the contradiction. The Bible's the perfect word of God as it applies to you in your life, and this ain't a church. I come to church, I take communion on the tongue. It's an expression of faith. I kneel in Rome, I stand with Israel, no inherent conflict. First, I shall do no harm, all enemies, foreign and domestic, no inherent conflict. Turn the other cheek, do not bring shame upon my house. Corporation will pivot